Hi, welcome back to What's on Nami's Table. Today we are going to bake a deliciously moist homemade carrot cake. We're going to also make a lusciously smooth cream cheese frosting. I have on my old-fashioned apron with the pockets, with the grandma kept a little candies in for the kids when they came. Some candy and some chewing gum, and then she had to wipe our faces and our nose off with it, so it's not exactly like grandmom's, but it gives me that old-fashioned sense, that old-fashioned feeling. So let's get ready to make our homemade from scratch carrot cake and cream cheese frosting. Let's go. And these are the ingredients we'll be using today. Okay, I have my cup of 1 stick of butter, so half cup of butter. I use unsalted butter, and my brown sugar. It's okay. And a cup of my white sugar. Okay, we're going to mix this together. I'm going to do this by hand. Well, not by hand, by a hand mixer. We have our sugar and butters blended. We're going to add our oil. 1/2 cup of oil. That's canola oil. I guess you can use vegetable oil or any type of oil that you would like to use. And we're going to blend that together. Okay, now we're going to add our eggs. 3 eggs, 1 at a time. All our wet ingredients incorporated. We're going to start adding our dry ingredients, our flour, baking soda, cloves, that's ground clove, and all the rest of the ingredients. We're going to alternate a bit at a time with the buttermilk and the dry ingredients. Maybe I should have put it in the bowl, did it with a mixer. I just didn't want to take it out, tell you the truth. So we're going to alternate with this, with the dry, with some buttermilk. And we're going to finish up our batter. A nice batter. And we're going to add in we're going to fold in our carrots and our apples. Well, those are apples. I guess it didn't really matter. We're going to fold in our carrots. And our apples. We're going to fold this in. I don't like raisins if I can control it, in my own personal carrot cake. I'll eat with raisins in it, but not too many people in the family like it with the raisins in it. I have my 1.5 cups of toasted pecans. I'm going to put that in. And I have my coconut. You can use fresh coconut, or you can use the already sweetened coconut. Let's see. You can toast your pecans in the oven, or you can toast them on top of the stove with some butter, some salt. That's about it. Want to put brown sugar on them, you can. Okay, so that's our batter. I'm not going to put pineapple in there. I'm not going to put raisin in, but of course you can. You can put anything in your carrot cake that you like. Even chocolate chips. You can put chocolate chips in your carrot cake as well. And it really tastes good. Okay. So I'm using bacon strips on my pans. Bacon strips will help your cake not to rise in the middle, not to dome in the middle. Because your cake's cooked from the outside inward. The outside gets done first, and then the middle cooks, and that causes that dome effect. With your, if I can get it on here, with your bacon strips, you won't get that dome effect, or very little of it. Very little of it. You'll come out with a flat bake, actually. You'll come out with a nice flat bake, so if you're going to be doing layers, you won't have to trim anything off, or very, very little, if at all, because it usually comes out pretty nicely. Right, nicely. They won't catch on fire and burn. Actually, I have them soaking in water. They don't catch fire. They don't catch fire, and these are wet, and you put them on. Like so, it's like a belt. It's like a belt. And they're wet, and you put them on. And it helps you get an even bake. And these pans are Fat Daddy-O's pans, my goodness. I've been using some cake pans, but these are the best cake pans for really, really, and they cook the cake a bit quicker, but that's okay. You'll learn that. And it's awesome. So I'm going to prep these cake pans, which I should have done early, but I just did not. I hate this. Let me stand up. I despise. I don't have anything to make a slur with. Oh, you are. You know, I could have made that with the, you make a slur with the, look how I got that on there. Let me fix that. With the shortening and the flours mixed together. I usually do that. But I went for this. That's good too. I went for that instead. Okay, so I'm going to measure this out. Got some equal parts in my pans. I think I probably just need the 2 pans. This really smells good. I think I'm just going to use 2 pans. I'll use the other one for something else, because I do have something else here. So I'm going to put 3 cups in each pan. I can do 2 cups per 3 pans, but I'm going to use the 3 cups for 2 pans. I did the other one just in case, because I thought that I would have enough for that. Well, I would have had I used the 6-inch pans. Because I'm realizing now I have 8-inch pans. This mix is for 3 6-inch pans. They're not the or the 2 8-inch pans. I have 2 8-inch pans here, so This smells so good. And if you want, you can put pineapple juice in here if you want the pineapple taste, but not the actual pineapples in it. Now I make upside down pineapple carrot cake. The carrots, I mean the pineapples are on the outside, they're not on the inside. And that's kind of helpful for me. Let me use that pan for my coffee cake. Okay, we're going to put these at 350 for 23 to 28 minutes. Alrighty.
Deep cake pans. This cake will cook for 30 to 33 minutes.
Pans. So this might be, I'm going to
for these 8-inch, 3-inch deep pans, it's going to take about 30 minutes to 33 minutes to bake.
Let me clean up my mess. Put my cakes in the oven at 350 for 25 to 28 minutes.
For these 8-inch, 3-inch deep pans, that would take about 30 to 33 minutes to bake.
Our cakes are out of the oven and cooled. And as you can see, when I talked about my baking strips, I have no dome on these cakes. I don't have any gloves on. There are no domes on these cakes. They're nice and flat top. I don't have to trim anything off, and I'm happy about that because I'm not the perfect trimmer. I need a guider. Anyways, our flat tops are ready to be. Throw some frosting on it. It smells so good. We're gonna throw some frosting on these and taste it. Eat it up. We bag up.
We're having a wee bit of an audio problem, but it's working out quite well regardless. I think I just leave that alone, and now I'll just add on the top layer. Make sure it's even. And I was talking about something here I don't remember quite well. But anyway, just showing you how nice it came out without needing to trim anything from using the baking strips.
I have air in my bag. That's okay. I have air in my bag because I refilled the bag. I should have just, but I refilled the bag. But especially if you're piping flowers or anything like that, you don't want to refill your bags that you already use. You just put extra air in them. So just totally rebag. Just rebag. Just simply rebag it. Okay. So I see people working these tables so beautifully. They work these turntables with their fingertips. Man, it's just like sheer poetry. It is just sheer poetry. I can't do I'm not a poet. I'm not a turntable poet. But it's just sheer poetry the way they do that. I'm just fascinated by it. I really am. I be trying it, but it's just, it doesn't work well for me. It doesn't work out for me. It's like, no, honey. Stop before you destroy everything. Let me get this frosting. Let me see a cake. Oh, goodness gracious. And we shall return. No, we'll stay a little bit longer. I just don't like to go through the whole frosting process. It irritates me, but I like doing it. I don't know why. I don't know why it bothers me so, but I enjoy doing it. I really, 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 really do. I'm putting a crumb coat on here. I wasn't going to, but I see I have crumbs, so I'm calling this a crumb coat. A crumb coat. I wasn't going to do that, but I have crumbs. So this is a crumb coat. That's what this is. We are almost done. We are almost done. I can't work this table like the table wizards, where they spin those tables so quickly and so swiftly. It's like magic. I am not that person. I do not have the table poetry at all. Maybe it takes years, perhaps. Maybe they study at the table masters for a couple of years. I doubt it. It seems like it's pretty easy to do. It's just not my thing. It is just not my thing. Oh, again, I am not scraping my cake. I'm just smoothing and taking off a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I think I took off a too bit much here, too bit little there. All that can be fixed. We are not nowhere near done. Yes, we are. We're almost done. We're almost through with our carrot cake with cream cheese frosting. Our homemade carrot cake with cream cheese frosting. So, almost there. Almost there. Okay, we'll finish this up. We should be good to go. We should be. We should be. You know, I'm always doing some extra. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm always doing something extra. Something extra. Always little something extra. I mean, it's carrot cake. Carrots are orange. You can have some orange on it. You can have some orange on it. I wonder if y'all can see that with my bad lighting. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Well, I'm using the rest of my toasted pecans and putting them around my little cake. Did I get it all around there? Yeah. And that's it. And I think we're done. I'm using my bare hands. This is a house cake. House cakes can have my bare hands on them, so that's all I'm saying. Okay, let me clean her up, and we'll be back. Here's our homemade carrot cake with cream cheese frosting. And we have to taste it. See what she tastes like. I'll put the information on the bottom. This is what she turned out to be, our homemade carrot cake to sit on our own homemade tables. That was some work, and our cake came out beautifully, and it looks homemade. I can't get my cameras messed up, people. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do the best I can here. Tish she is, and doesn't she look homemade? She's a lovely homemade from scratch carrot cake. I think she came out quite cute. I really do. I really do. And besides coming out cute, this cake is delicious. Not simply because I baked it. No, not because of that. No. And I gave myself a nice piece to make sure I tasted it properly. So this is a really moist cake, and it's delicious. And it's good. Yep, I said delicious and good, but I like it. I really, 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 really do. I usually get carrot cake from other people, but I decided, you know, I would start making my own a while ago, and I make my own now. But anyway, I'm going to put the recipe on the bottom there, so you can see it and try it. And please consider liking and subscribing to my little channel. I appreciate my subscribers that I already have. I ask you to please share. And I'm going to try to bring some pretty great content, but not like a regular cooking thing, like a regular cooking channel. You know, if I'm making a dessert, then I put it on. If I'm making something I think you might want to see, then I'll show it. I'm not just, you know, we're going to do this, and that. I tried that, and that doesn't work for me, because I can't stick to the rules, and I I just can't do it. I can't. I really try to stick to stuff, but I gotta go how we send us. And so that's how we come up with our carrot cake today. So, because we were going to have a carrot cake. So I like this. Let's just show the carrot cake. So here's our carrot cakey. Here's carrot cake. And I try to make it kind of festive, put some orange in there, and because it is carrot cake, you know. The lighting is not too great, but when I put it on the screen and do all the things I'm supposed to do with the film thing, it'll be great. But thank you so much. And again, please, if you would consider to share and subscribe and like, and pass it on to your friends. And I'm going to put the information to this cake and this cream cheese icing on the bottom. So until we meet again, this is what's on Annie's table. What's on your table?